ago, we started the Sneaker Room Cares, and we did Nike ID sneakers, and we raffled them off or auctioned them off of Instagram, and basically we raised a couple $1,000s, and you know, it was what we did, and we gave back to a couple foundations, but we never really had any interaction with the foundation. So this year, one gentleman from Nike, who I call my genie, he's like the genie from Aladdin, because 7 months ago I met him and I rubbed his shoulder and I had a conversation, and then after that, stuff just started happening, you know what I mean? So, you know, I wished on something and it happened, and basically we had talked about doing a sneaker. We talked about it, and they said, if you could do a shoe, what shoe would you do? So it was only right that I picked my man Vic's shoe, you know what I mean? And basically, you know, he gave me the right of way with it. He let me do what I want with it, and you know, it was all for a good cause. So you guys all bought a 1 of 50 in the world shoe by Nike, Victor Cruz, Air Trainer Cruz. So, you know, you want to see the Cruz? Okay, hold on 1 second. Including my man Vic. I need everybody move this way, move that way. We're gonna walk to the front, but I want everybody to look outside. And let's see what the Victor Cruz shoe looks like. You can go music, please. Okay, let's take it. The Victor Cruz Air Trainer Cruz Sneaker Room Edition. I'd like to bring a survivor up. That definitely fought this very, very ill disease to come say a couple words about breast cancer and, you know, how she overcame it in her story. So, Sheila, you come on up.
Thank everybody for inviting me to my special Suraj for this wonderful event. Today I got a call from my doctor, and she told me the news that I have a breast cancer. She told me, she explained it to me. Like, I understand what she was saying at the time because my mind is like all over the place. But she told me that I have I was a triple positive. And from the sound of it, I knew it was pretty bad. But then again, I didn't lose hope at the time. She said, tell everybody in that room that the greatest gift that a mother can ever have is to give birth to a child. The greatest pain that any parents or any mother can have is hearing that their kids or their children have a cancer. So she said, tell them that I said thank you for giving my daughter back. And she said thank you for giving me the best birthday gift ever that she could ever have. So from the bottom of my heart, from my mother and my family, the good cause that you guys are doing here tonight, I appreciate so much. And for all you know, all of this will go a long way. You'll never know how many lives you'll touch with this good cause. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I know it's, you know, to take time out of your schedules to come here and be with us on this moment is a beautiful thing. So I want to thank all of you. I think, you know, I've been following obviously since I've known Siraj and his family and what breast cancer has done in his life, I know it's always been something that's dear to him and dear to his heart. So for me to assist him in that journey throughout his life in any way, shape, or form, I'm blessed and I'm honored to do so. I think for us to come together, I think, you know, it's bigger than just being friends. It's bigger than just knowing each other and coming here to buy sneakers or whatever the case may be. I think we're truly a family. And I think over the past few years, that bond has just gotten stronger and stronger. And I think doing things like this just prove to us that we're not just for self. We're not just here to promote ourselves and our businesses and our own personal you know, advances. It's more about the people, and it's more about helping people and using, you know, our celebrity, if you will. I hate using that word, but using our power as people of influence in this city, in this world, in this country, to advance that and use it in a powerful way and use it in a way to help others, one day at a time, whether it's breast cancer, whether it's, you know, my own personal foundation, STEM programming, whatever it is, we want to help people. And I always saw that in Siraj, and I'm just happy to come together with him and do something that's positive and that helps people. And I'm ready to, we ready to unveil this check, man? Or?
Almost. That was good. One more thing, and then we'll do the check. So a lot of you guys know my story and how it is. It's a heartfelt story and all that. So a friend of mine sent me a dozen of roses today, which made me cry. I'm not gonna cry now. I'm not gonna cry. But yeah. One of my friends from second grade, and the card said, "In memory of Ellen Kaufman, if you knew her, you would understand." So my mom taught me a lot about giving back. She was a volunteer at schools and all that and everything. But my dad also, you know, who came from India, you know, didn't have much when he came, built what we have now together. He gave me my start with this store. And the best thing about my dad was he always used the word that I never understood what it meant, but the way he said it, he goes, "You can't be chicken-hearted." That's what he used to tell me, like, you know, when you give a donation, when you do something, whenever you give it back, he said you can't be chicken-hearted. So I want to bring my dad up with me to do this, because, you know, my dad's 76, he's still here. So, you know, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be standing in this room, you know what I mean? So give a big round of applause to my dad, Mario. So what we're going to do, basically, just to let you know, there will be research and all that stuff and treatments done at the hospital. But on top of that, at the clinic at the hospital, we are going to redo the waiting room where everybody goes to wait when they're getting their news and all that stuff. And on top of that, the waiting room, which is this big, is going to be named the Sneaker Room Waiting Room. Wait. And on top of that, it's going to be in memory of my mom, Ellen Kaufman. So it's a big thing. So, you know, it's a big thing, Dad. It's going to be named after her. So I'd like to bring the check out real quick. So let's take that times 3. $75,000. Let's take that times 3. Phil. 75, Phil. 75, Phil. It's my man Phil from the medical center. Let me let him say a word when I pass him the check. Let's go with this. Let me get that's my Vanna White. That's my Vanna White.
I was gonna let the hair down my sit down.
So 75, Phil. What you think?
We're really pleased. Thank you so very much. Listen, you know, thank you, Sheila. Thank you for your comments. That's really what it's all about.
Sheila.
That's really what it's all about. We have to be role models to our children.
100%.
Our children are the next generation of leaders. So Siraj brought Angel over to the medical center when he came to tour. Tonight I brought my son with me to see what this gentleman has done. That's what it's all about. Siraj, on behalf of Robert Wood Johnson Healthcare System, Barnes Health Healthcare System, Jersey City Medical Center, we are impressed, we are grateful, we are proud, and we are blessed. And we look forward to many years of a continuing relationship.
This is one of those there are things that you do because you have to do, and these are things that you do because you want to do. And you guys inspire us so much that these are things that it's a little bit of both. You know, you kind of have to do this because it's the right thing to do. You want to do it because it's the right people to do it with. So thank you guys, and thanks to this community for amazing work that's been done.